Now, as we get your family classroom ready, it's not just reading, writing, and math that students are learning. They'll also learn about lockdowns, evacuations, and sheltering in place.
Listen, there are 6 different types of safety drills that Texas students will practice this year. And our investigator, Amy Davis, is here to explain to you the difference. You can talk with your child about what they're learning, Amy.
Yeah, exactly. You might hear your kids when they come home from school telling you what they did that day. These drills used to be just recommended or best practice for Texas schools until the mass know what they mean.
This is a daily conversation that I have to have with my children.
My kids and I talk about it before and after. They always know what's going on. Their teachers are really good.
Do you know what's going on at your child's school, what they're learning and when?
Does your school notify you beforehand that these drills are going to happen?
We get an email from our principal, and we make it a practice in our house to talk about it afterwards.
In fact, the law states schools should provide advance notification of drills and exercises. But parents we spoke with in Houston ISD say they learn about the drills from their children after the fact.
I guess it would be nice to know ahead of time.
It certainly is important to let parents know. I mean, the whole point of a drill is not to say we're going to do a lockdown drill on Friday at 12 p.m. You do want somewhat of an element of surprise to practice those protocols, but it is important in a best practice to be communicating that information out.
Every school year, schools must do at least one secure drill. This is a drill to secure the perimeter of the school buildings and ground to keep threats and hazards out. Think get inside, lock outside doors. Schools have to do 2 lockdown drills every year, also known as an active shooter drill. This is to practice securing rooms and keeping students quiet. Think locks, lights, out of sight. An evacuation drill should happen once a year to teach students how to move away from danger, like in a bomb threat. And students should practice sheltering in place for a hazmat situation and for severe weather. And at least 4 times a year, schools should conduct fire evacuation drills.
Now, there is a big difference between a drill and an active threat exercise. Drills are required. Active threat exercises are not. Schools can choose to do those, but they're actually more involved, where they're simulating a threat, like an intruder on campus. They might have an actor play the intruder. But in active threat exercises, the state says local law enforcement should be involved and everyone should know what's going on to minimize any trauma or anxiety in children and in the community if somebody thinks that an intruder or something big is actually happening.
Certainly we've gotten those calls and emails over the years like, hey, what's going on down the street and why are all these cops?
Yeah. But we were doing these stories also so that parents can ask questions, because I was like, wait, I had never been notified that my kid was going to have a drill that week or, coming up. And so parents should be able to ask these questions like, hey, can you tell me when this is going to happen if you want to know?
Sure.
Yeah.